When you think of Vancouver's biggest contributions to fashion, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Most people think Lululemon and the adoption of athleisure as everyday wear, or maybe the role Arc'teryx played in convincing people that they need a $900 alpine mountaineering jacket just to go get a cup of coffee. But I want to tell you about a local incident that happened decades before any of that. I want to tell you about the role that this city played in turning denim jeans and a denim jacket, two of the most distinctively American garments of all time, into a Canadian icon. This is the story of the Canadian Tuxedo. In the early 50s, there were few people on earth more popular or influential than Bing Crosby. A multi-platinum best-selling singer and Academy Award-winning actor, he was one of the first true global cultural icons. While he was born in Tacoma, Washington, he loved visiting his northern neighbors. In fact, he spent so much time in Vancouver that in 1948 he was given the key to the city and was even made an honorary Squamish chief. Which is to say, in the city of Vancouver, Bing Crosby was kind of a big deal. In the summer of '51, having just returned from a hunting trip near Jasper, he strolled into Hotel Vancouver like he had done so many times in the past, only to be told that he was not allowed to be here and asked to leave. Apparently, his denim shirt and favorite pair of Levi's jeans, they didn't fit the dress code. In today's terms, that would be like Taylor Swift getting kicked out of a restaurant for wanting to be comfortable in yoga pants. Of course, eventually, the issue was resolved when the bellhop recognized the global icon and got him to his room. When the marketing team at Levi's discovered that their denim got Bing Crosby almost kicked out of a hotel, well, they knew there was only one way to respond. By the time he got back from his Canadian adventure, there was a special package at his door from his friends at Levi's. A custom-tailored suit made entirely of Levi's denim. The Canadian Tuxedo was born. The funny thing is, Bing Crosby wasn't trying to make a fashion statement on that day. He wasn't trying to rebel against some dress code. He simply just happened to be wearing some comfortable clothes while coming back from a hunting trip. And before the creation of the Canadian Tuxedo, Levi's was purely workwear. They were not the global fashion brand that they are today, doing Super Bowl ads with Beyonce. They simply made great denim for a hard day's work. But perhaps this incident was the start of their transition into lifestyle and fashion. Perhaps Bing Crosby donning that now iconic Canadian tux was the start of a fashion revolution, where these days every high-end brand seems to have their take on blue jeans and a denim jacket. When we were developing our own version of workwear, blending classic French styles with American-inspired hardware and Japanese fabrics, it's cool to think how it all started just right down the street from us. From Bing to Elvis, Tupac to Kendrick, what was seen as dressing down in 1951 is now the blueprint for dressing up. And it all started because of a hotel employee just trying to uphold a dress code in our city of Vancouver.